All right, we're here in Rochester, Vermont, and we're about to embark on a little bit of a tour of a new trail, so let's get to it. All right, so we parked at the ranger station, and we're gonna go across the street because the stuff we're riding is over on this ridge up in front of us. The way you get in here is on the other side of this guardrail. There's a little entrance that's just barely visible. And you'll see the sign for Creamery Run. So I saw in the comments of my last video, a lot of people were wondering where Haley was. And, well, Haley has a full-time job. So it's a lot harder for her to come on the trips when my job is literally to go on the trips. So that's why a lot of those times I'm flying solo. So this is our split. We are going to be going up Boulder Dash, and that will bring us to a service road that we will take up to get to the rest of Tunnel Ridge. And Tunnel Ridge is a kind of out and back kind of ride. And I'll explain a little bit more about that later. All right, so you will know when you need to turn when you see this old car. When you see that old car, that is your cue to turn onto Tunnel Ridge. Look at this. Freshly packed berms. Good thing about this is it's a bunch of switchbacks, so. You're good, you're good. Two behind. Thank you. Hey, how's it going? Well, we've come upon our first kind of vista. Oh, it is him.
Alex is still.
It's a party up here. Hey. Well, I was kind of guessing. How's it going?
I recognized you. I can't remember your name.
Your skills with Phil?
Yeah. I am. I'm skilled with Phil.
So funny. I was riding with that kid you rode with the Mountain Creek Mason and his dad.
Yep.
Who I'm friends with.
Yeah. I texted the builder before coming here. I'm like, how do you recommend me doing this? And he was like, just go up, go down, and come back, and then go back down. So,
okay.
you
Tom?
Yep, Tom Lepesker.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you've ever been to Highland, yeah. He did a lot of those trails. Like that's where he kind of got his footing.
Is he the LD Trailworks guy?
Yep, that's him.
Okay, so
Lepesker.
he's up in Stowe right now.
Yep, exactly. Yeah. Awesome. Have a good one.
Yeah.
This is also some salt in it.
Partaking in the consumption of these healthy gummy bears. So that was quite the climb.
Yeah.
It was a little bit longer than I was expecting. I thought it was only going to be like 40 minutes. But
From the bottom, I have 85 minutes, so yeah, like an hour and a half.
So I was mentioning earlier that this trail is part of what is called the Velomont. The Velomont is going to be this like the long trail equivalent, but for mountain biking. It's going to be like a hut-to-hut trail that goes from the southern part of Vermont to kind of the northern part. I think it's going to end in Stowe. And so this is just one of the many parts of the trail. All right, I think we're starting to get into some of the good stuff. For a while there, we were kind of traversing the ridge, and now we're actually going down. This is basically like a never-ending pump track. Oh, so many little rollers. This is so cool because you can basically do the whole thing without pedaling if you really wanted to. Which honestly, I'm not sure how much I want to pedal. Oh wow, what is this? Oh, that's cool. That's extra. I think Tom was getting bored. So he just decided to build some really cool stuff. Yeah, so I think this is the first video I'm posting since I've gotten back from BC. And it's funny, I really like all sorts of different kind of riding. Like the stuff in BC was just gnarly and just picturesque and insane, whereas like this stuff is like super flowy, fast. I felt like I could have gone off that rock back there. Like this is a totally different kind of riding. And I get bored of doing the same kind of riding over and over, so it's really nice to do different things.
Did that suck?
It's like, I'm glad I brought my like short travel bike.
Yeah.
Like, you're ripping through those sections. Woo. And so we just got to the bottom of the backside of Tunnel Ridge. And here's a little something interesting for if you guys are not from the area. These right here, they're for snowmobile trails. And there's like a little sign right over there, which tells you that there's a gas station that way if you need to refill your snowmobile and get back up on, I was gonna say the road, but on the trails, I guess. Okay, 57. Let's see how long it takes us to...
I think this climb will be...
I feel like this is going to be 20 minutes. Maybe I'm a little bit too optimistic. You know, it was a lot more fun going the opposite direction.
For some odd reason, yes. Although these climbs here are so nice compared to New Jersey.
Oh, I am not complaining.
So we were just wondering.
Yep.
Do you make your living with your YouTube channel?
Yes, I do.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. It's been a very interesting adventure to get there.
Good. Well, that's awesome.
I mean, like, I raced downhill professionally for a while, but like before that, I'm like a classically trained cook. So
I remember you said that in one of your videos.
yeah, and I went to culinary school. I was working in the industry for a bit, and then I realized I was not cut out for that industry. Like, you're not getting paid much. The people you work with are like oftentimes pretty toxic. Right. And I just like didn't feel like I was like fitting in. Like everyone like at like, you know, after a shift would go out and like drink and party. I'm like, I want to go to bed. And I wasn't riding my bike. So I was realizing that wasn't fitting in with what I wanted for my life. So like I was able to find a job in the food service industry where I could start racing again.
Right.
And it kind of like sparked a bug about like, hey, I really like bikes.
Yeah. I wanted to tell you, I just watched the other day the one where he was...
You ready?
Ready.
Send it.
Hey, have a good one.
You guys.
It was a pleasure. Oh, perfect. Overcast is rolling in. All right, so this part of the trail is considerably longer. I think this trail has 110 berms, which is insane. And Haley pointed out, we're technically riding them twice because we rode them, whoops, the way down. Now we're on the way up, and now we're riding them on the way down. can't see it, but I just have the biggest grin on my face right now. One of my favorite things to ride is a pump track, and this is just a giant pump track. I've kind of mentioned it in some of my other videos, but I've been posting a lot more of like the building content on my other channel. So I've been building a bit of a dirt jump and pump track in our backyard. We started it last year, but kind of really took shape this year. So it's been good getting back into building. Haley and I like do a lot of trail building in our backyard, and then of course try to stay involved in the community and do local trail building days too. Anyway, I'll leave a link to my building channel in the description. We've been doing a lot of building this year. Oh my God. Okay. You know a trail is good when you're literally getting tired from pumping. Let's stop right there. Yeah, my heart rate's at 165 right now. My legs are burning.
Why'd you stop?
Why did I stop? Because I was tired. I feel like I need more brakes on the downhill than I do to climb.
I know. I was like, my hair is on fire.
I love how many gap opportunities there are on this trail. Oh man. This is ridiculous. It's definitely a stark contrast to the stuff that I was riding out in BC. Show just keeps going. It's ridiculous. Oh my God.
Yo!
Looking good. Hey.
My arms and hands.
I have never ridden so many rollers in a row.
I know. So good.
I think so. Am I blinking?
Yeah.
Okay.
In front of me.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Wow. It's a good thing when you're getting tired not pedaling.
That was crazy. Holy crap. Oh my god! So just killing you. And boy, I'll tell you what, that's up there. Yep.
Yeah, if we don't see you, it was a pleasure, but I'm sure we'll run into you in like 10 seconds. All right, now we're jumping back on Boulder Dash. This is a section of trail that we did ride with Tom last year. He had just opened it up. That was quite the ride.
That was a great ride. That was so much fun. Like, man, that is a great way to convince people to keep riding the Velomont Trail.
Anyway, that's where we're gonna leave it off. If you haven't seen my videos from BC, go check those out because the feedback I've been getting on those videos have been some of the best. Anyway, as always, my name is Velomont. Thanks for playing bikes with me today. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.